This is going to be a secret reading for Capricorn. From this reading, we'll be able to see the energies on the surface and then the ones mirroring them underneath the surface in order to find out more details about them. And what we see from these cards is that you have someone around you who you're thinking about a lot and you're trying to decide if you should make a move or not. With the first card at the top of the reading, we have the Queen of Cups. And what you see here is that this is a time for you where you're really in touch with your emotions. Usually this happens especially when you meet someone whom you really like and someone who makes you feel in a way that perhaps you haven't felt in a while. This seems to be a person who in a way is making you think that anything is possible in love again. Maybe you did go through a lot in the past, surrounded yourself by wrong people, but now with this person there is this new trust and this new vision that you are developing for yourself. The Queen of Cups right here is looking at this cup in front of her as though that was the most precious thing in the world. And she wants to work for it, she wants to preserve it, protect it, and make it grow. Fill it with water, which always represents emotion and love. And this is definitely the main energy that it's surrounding you and that it's motivating you to make a decision which could be a very fundamental step into this possible connection. And right here, in fact, underneath the surface, we see that you're probably blocking or at least delaying this Queen of Cups energy because you need to make sure that with you coming forward, telling them how you feel, you won't get your heart broken, you won't get rejected. And so, although this is a powerful time, a time that could be beautiful for you, you want to make sure that you don't put yourself out there too much, you don't become too vulnerable until you know if this person, A, is worth becoming vulnerable for, and B, is someone that at this point in time is even looking for something more than just a quick date or a hookup. And so right here we see you gathering information, maybe checking out their social media, the messages, the comments that they have, the way they answer to people, trying to understand if this is someone who just likes to flirt with people or if this is someone who has the same goal that you have at this point in time, which it is investing in one particular person and building something together. And from this card right here, it seems as though on the surface they are already showing up as someone that is reliable and doesn't focus on instant validation. The King of Pentacles is someone that had to fight and work a lot in order to get where they are. And while going through their journey, they had to endure a lot of different obstacles, a lot of different challenges that made them someone very strong with a strong willpower and someone who knows how to achieve something and also make sure to preserve that goal and to make it grow every day. And so right here we see that on the surface you perceive them as someone reliable, someone who doesn't care about sleeping around, flirting with everyone around them, and playing games. At a first sight, this definitely look like a person that you could open up your heart to and trust. But we do see underneath the surface this Seven of Swords, which could mean two things. It could still be your fear of them appearing this way, but instead trying to hide something, the real goals and wishes, which could be, yes, having something stable with someone, but then maybe having other things going on hidden underneath the surface, or in other words, being in an open relationship or being in a relationship where they probably won't be able to be faithful. And so this is either your fear towards that, or it might be the way they actually act. Maybe you heard from people that know them that perhaps this is how they are. They commit, but deep down, this is not someone who can just focus on one person only. But regardless of where that information is coming from, it does sound as though they are actually looking for just one of those 7 cups. We have 2 sevens underneath the surface right here, and one is hiding something, the other one is just having a lot of different options. But keep in mind that these 7 cups are never really fulfilling for the person that is receiving them. And so at this point in time, maybe because they're single, maybe because they want to explore, they are surrounding themselves with a lot of options, with a lot of people, and a lot of different opportunities. And so this is definitely something that could take you to the 7 of Swords energy, where you're thinking that although they appear to be very stable, reliable, underneath the surface, instead they want what everyone else wants, a lot of options and just flirting around. But above this card, we have the need to instead just focus on one person, on one of those cups. And this is a pretty strong energy right here, something that they feel deep down and they need eventually to make happen. I more get the sense that this person might be seeing multiple people at the same time, might be someone who now is having fun, but who they are, or at least who they appear to be, it's definitely someone who doesn't enjoy this fun too much, and especially they don't see it as something that can last forever. They instead find themselves at the end of the day wishing to have just one of those cups, which keeps coming back every day, a cup with whom they could build something with, in the same way that you're feeling right now here, someone who can really get to know you and really make this relationship and connection special. And in order to understand what the outcome may be, if you go one way or the other, make sure to check out the extended reading link below. And if you want me to do a follow-up reading at the end of the month to see if we get any new messages around the situation, make sure to comment down below with #-follow-up, and I will be selecting the videos that get the highest number of hashtags.